Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. One of my most asked questions is how I balance my 9 to 5, content creation, the gym, and having a social life. And the truth is, over the years, I think I've just built a system that works for me. So that's what we're gonna be walking through together today. And before I get into it, I will preface this by saying that this isn't the perfect system, and this is something that has always changed for me. I used to be a huge Google Calendar girl. I've now kind of shifted to paper, so it is ever changing based on my schedules and how many things that I have to do. But this is just what's working for me for now. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. I'm gonna start off by sharing the 3 things that you'll be seeing throughout this video. The first one is Google Calendar. We know her, we love her, we've been using her for a long time. My second tool is my weekly planner, and my third tool is my daily planner. And essentially, I like to think of them as 3 different levels. My Google Calendar gives me the big picture overview. My weekly planner is for the week ahead, and my daily planner is for the day. Most things go through all 3 calendars, so they start off in my Google Calendar, and they jump into my weekly schedule, and then jump into my daily planner. But this doesn't apply to every single thing, because some things do, jump, or they're last minute plans. And this isn't like consistent across the board, but usually that's kind of the pipeline I use to help myself organize. So let's start with Google Calendar. This is where I keep everything that's happening further out. So birthdays, weddings, trips, anything that is happening later on, but I still want to prioritize, kind of goes in my Google Calendar. And I really love Google Calendar because it gives me a really good overview of my month when I need it, or even my year. So if I'm planning a vacation or I'm trying to keep myself from being overbooked, this is where I would usually start. My Google Calendar isn't necessarily for managing my day-to-day. It's more for me to have visibility on what's going on in my life. Step 2, and one of my favorite steps, is my weekly planner. Every Sunday, I sit down and plan my week, and this is also where I pull from my Google Calendar to really make a game plan. The first things that go into my weekly plan are my non-negotiables, so that is anything that's already been scheduled or is time sensitive. So for me, that looks like any work meetings I might have, that's always a priority for me, any deadlines, and any appointments. And once those things are in place, that's where I'll usually start building the rest of my week around them. So I'll go ahead and schedule my workouts along with my content schedule. So I like to put in exactly what I need to post and when, so I can prepare my content ahead of time. I find this to be really helpful because instead of waking up every day and wondering what I have to do, I literally have it right there. By the time I'm done planning, I usually have a pretty good idea of what the week is gonna look like, and that's it for my Google Calendar. We're not opening Google Calendar until next Sunday. And the last piece is my daily planner. So this is essentially my daily operating system. Every morning after I finish my morning routine, I sit down and this is the first thing that I open. I know some people like to do it at night, but I feel like things change for me too much, so I need to do it the morning of. Essentially what I do is I just write down exactly what I'm doing along with its time slot, just to remove that decision fatigue, so I'm not spending hours scrolling. I know exactly what I have to do and when I have to do it. Another thing that I love to do is highlight anything that is time sensitive within my daily planner. So if I have an appointment, I have a meeting, anything that needs to be done exactly when it's written down, I just like to highlight. That means I have to stop everything and tend to the task that is at hand. And then to take it a step further, I also usually just set an alarm like 5 minutes before some of those things have to be done, so I know that I need to drop it and go attend to whatever's next. At the end of the day, organization looks different for everybody, and what works for me may not work for you, but this is how I like to organize my life and what essentially just keeps me sane. For me, the goal isn't to be structured and scheduled at every single second of your life, but I think this just really reduces my anxiety and allows me to do the things that I love and enjoy without feeling overwhelmed. So that is essentially my organization system. If you guys have any other tips or tricks, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm always on the hunt for a good hack. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.